Kia ora everybody, what's up? It is Robett. Today's question is, how much should you post on social media? It's a good question. There isn't really a right answer. Sometimes people will post once a week and it can still pop. Twice a day, it still pops. Some people want to post 10 times a day and it still pops. It is all relevant to what types of products or services you're obviously doing, but also the type of engagement or awareness you want to have in the marketplace. So there's a whole thing around that. A few people are saying, you should be out there all the time, absolutely doing everything on every single platform. I kind of probably think of it a bit differently. If you're trying to have specific impact to specific people, the way that they consume content is going to be different, and you just totally overload and bombard them too much, they're actually going to want to distance themselves from you, not want to come towards you. So I don't think there's a right answer for this. The same way where I don't think there's a right exact answer to post on social, because if everyone posts at the same time, if it says, hey, you know, if 9:28 p.m. on Wednesday is the greatest time to post, well, if 1,000 people post at 9:28 on Wednesday at that same time, you still have one stream, so everything's not going to still show up. So there's still going to be a supply and demand sort of thing that's going on. What I would say though is you need to find a cadence that works in terms of constantly having your brand out in your personal brand or your business brand out in the market, but also at the same time one that you could, say if it's more of a personal brand side, that you can then engage with as well. So for me, I kind of will usually like to, when it's structured out, we'll kind of do 2 posts a day, one in the morning, one at night, and then if any bits and pieces happen in between, I'll do that. Some people think that's way too much for some people might think that's not enough if you want to go more. I've seen some people that will literally try and do 20 posts in a day, one every hour or whatever it may be, and just go hard for it too. Probably not my approach. It is, find a frequency that feels comfortable for you, but also doesn't underexpose or overexpose yourself on the other side. And you'll be able to see by the types of engagements you get, into the likes, comments, shares, or engagement. If it basically is dropping off a flipping cliff, clearly people aren't engaging with your shit and are disconnecting from it. So you need to work your way back in and try and think about not so much how much you're actually doing, but then the quality of what's happening within it. Because sometimes some people are so good they could post once a week, but it's so punchy and so amazing that it has more value than anything else. And you run the risk if you do too much, that's just blah, it doesn't really add any value whatsoever. So that's just my 2 cents. If you've got a question you'd like to ask me, feel free to go ahead, click the link below, look on up, and I'll be more than happy to do this and add value if I can. Cheers heaps team, peace.